So we got a bunch of leaks for the upcoming Call of Duty game that's going to be set to be Call of Duty Black Ops Gulf War. I'm very excited for, and this is supposedly supposed to be the longest in development Call of Duty ever, which is going to be 4 years. It's going to be taking 4 years for this game to be made because obviously all the things that have been happening with Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward and all that stuff, Vanguard, all that stuff. So this is the longest developed Call of Duty game ever. And we have a ton of expectations for this game, and I'm going to be going over the leaks for you guys. I'm also going to be giving you guys my opinion on some things, and I think we should start it off with that. Yesterday, there were some leaks, or rumors, I should say, saying that we might be getting tac sprint in Gulf War. I hope we don't. I just hope we don't. One thing I need to say is this. I'm a huge Black Ops fan. I am biased towards the Black Ops series. But I will say this, I'm gonna keep it real. Warzone has definitely messed up the identity for multiplayer, and I cannot stand it. I'm gonna just make it short real quick before we get into all the leaks. One thing I cannot stand, or a couple things I can't stand. Doors, tac sprint, because tac sprint is not tactical at all. If we're talking about a multiplayer 6v6 setting, it's not good. Let me give you an example. If we're on a 3-lane map, right? Let's say Nuketown. If we're on Nuketown, right? Tac sprint is like not tactical at all. I don't know why they call it. It's not like it's tactical for Warzone. If you're in a long-range gunfight in Warzone and you need to run around a corner because you're getting sniped from across the map, okay, tac sprint is useful because it's not going to be used then. But if it's 6v6 setting, tac sprint with your gun up, if someone runs around the corner, you're done for, right? That's why they need to just stick with what they did with Cold War. They had that little lunge. I can't remember what it was called, but it was like a lunge sprint where your player would lunge first, and it was still in the sprinting animation where you'll get a little speed boost. And then it'll transition into a normal sprint, which was great because it created natural, smooth multiplayer gameplay that didn't hurt the players while Warzone still had their tac sprint. And I just hope that they don't do that. I hope they do not ruin this game by implementing Warzone-like elements. Another thing before we get into the leaks is that one perk. I don't know if it's in Modern Warfare 3. I haven't even checked, honestly. I cannot stand this one perk, High Alert. High Alert in a multiplayer game is just absolutely ridiculous. It just takes away the whole skill aspect of multiplayer, right? That's yet again another Warzone thing. High Alert, like who needs, like the fact that they have a perk to where you can see when an enemy is looking at you in a multiplayer game, that's just like, that just kills the whole point of having awareness, good headset, good audio to make sure you can hear your surroundings, to know what you're doing, good eye coordination. That's what multiplayer is all about. Leave that stuff in Warzone. I could see that stuff being useful in Warzone. I don't mind it. But in multiplayer, keep that mess away. Keep it all away, all right? So I can go on about that, but we're just going to get back into the leaks, all right? Gulf War, coming out next year from Treyarch. And this is set to be the longest, as we know, the longest developed Call of Duty game. It's going to have supposedly 2 round-based zombie maps off rip. And that's great. I mean, we all love zombies. We all love the round base. That way we can grind out our camos. And speaking of grinding out our camos, there's also been another leak that there's going to be a large pre-order early access that includes weeks of early access to zombies. Now, that's pretty cool. So, I wonder how that's going to work. Will they allow us to level up our weapons, level up our camos weeks before the game comes out? So, like the campaign early access? I hope they do that. And I could see them down the line, if this becomes a success, I could see them having like a certain edition that might be either the Vault Edition or higher than the Vault Edition, where hey, you pre-order this edition of the game, you get the multiplayer a week early. I could see them doing that. I could definitely see them do that. Multiple games have done it in the past. I mean, why not Call of Duty? I mean, who knows? So that's pretty cool. For the zombie fans out there, we're going to be eating good, and hopefully we can grind out our camos and level up our weapons in that round-based zombie mode, and that'll be really helpful for us. So that'll be really cool. Looking forward to that. There's going to be multiple remastered maps from the Black Ops series. That's another great thing. Another thing I need to talk to you guys about. Modern Warfare 3. I mean, we can just look at it from here, all right? If we compare the Modern Warfare maps compared to Black Ops maps, it's not even a competition. Black Ops has clearly the better maps. The traditional 3-lane maps. There's no clutter in the middle. Like, I mean, I've been said this. I think the Modern Warfare series is cool, but the Black Ops series is definitely the best series. There's no clutter on their maps. It's always 3-laned. You know what you're going. You know where you're going, and there's there's little to no hiding spots. Yes, there's still a lot of camping spots on every Call of Duty, but it's definitely the least in the Black Ops series. So that's why I'm excited for that. I cannot wait to see what maps we're gonna get. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get obviously the Nuketown and Hijacked, but I'm definitely interested in seeing what other maps we can possibly get. And I can't wait to see what weapons we get as well. So I'm definitely looking forward to that as well. And we're going to have traditional military combat technology as well in this game. That's another great thing. Definitely looking forward to that. So, hey, overall, this game's looking good. I cannot wait to check it out. I cannot wait to just play this game. I definitely want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below about all these leaks and rumors going around. Like I said, man, the Black Ops series is amazing, and Cold War did such a great job with everything to when it comes to the new era of multiplayer for the new era of Call of Duty, right? This Cold War is definitely the best Call of Duty in the recent time. Cold War, in my opinion, is a top 5 Call of Duty of all time. I'm gonna keep it real. Cold War is that good of a game. Yes, it has its flaws, its major flaws, but if Gulf War can fix those flaws, literally, if we can get Cold War gameplay with improved, gameplay and improved just everything else in the multiplayer, it could be literally the greatest Call of Duty of all time. This has so much potential, and it's so easy by Treyarch. Literally, Treyarch, this is a layup. Literally, there's nothing. I don't know why it's so hard. I don't know why it's so hard for us hardcore multiplayer guys for us to like just get what we want. Literally, it is not that hard for us to get the greatest Call of Duty of all time. If you mix the great modernized stuff that we get in multiplayer now with the great stuff that we got in the past, while making sure everything's well balanced and nothing's just integrated from Warzone, we will be good. We will be good. Literally, it's that simple. Warzone has literally hurt this franchise so badly, and I will always say that. I don't even care about Warzone because of it hurting multiplayer. If Warzone should just be its own thing and multiplayer should be its own thing, it should not be integrated. Literally, look at Modern Warfare 3. Modern Warfare 3 to me, it's alright. I'm still playing the game. I'm enjoying it, but it's definitely nothing too crazy of a Call of Duty. Campaign. We got an open world campaign set in the Warzone map. We know how that went. Zombies. We have an open world zombies, no round base, in a Warzone map. You guys know how that's going. Multiplayer. Multiple Warzone mechanics in the multiplayer on these maps, and you guys see how it is. Like I don't know why, and my big thing about this, I don't understand why both Infinity Ward and the Modern Warfare franchise gets so much attention and so much like say so. And what I mean by that is they're the trendsetters of everything. Everything that happens in an Infinity Ward game or a Modern Warfare game has to be at least in the next Black Ops game or something. And to me that's so annoying. Like I'm saying, tac sprint. We don't need tac sprint. We don't need doors. We don't need all that stuff. And if that stuff gets integrated into Treyarch's game, it's like, what's the point in having all these different studios if every game's gonna feel the same? Infinity Ward should have their campy, slow-paced multiplayer. Sledgehammer should have their crazy, because Sledgehammer has some pretty crazy games, so they're crazy, all-out multiplayer. And Treyarch with their Black Ops series gameplay. Imagine if they had their own gameplay. Every year we would be having something new to talk about and something new to experience, as opposed to every game feeling the exact same because Infinity Ward has their Warzone integrated gameplay and we're going to put it in the multiplayer. Like that stuff annoys me, man. But let me know what you guys think about all this stuff in the comment section down below. I definitely want to know what you guys think. I'm excited for it. I hope that it's going to be a great year. I have high beliefs in Treyarch, so I'm looking forward to it, man. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to the channel for more.